yesterday in Nix's training session, we were working on hold, and he was having a hard time understanding what we wanted. I'd put my fingers in his mouth and he'd fight me. I tried to put the dowel in his mouth and he just fought constantly. So we tried something a little different with Nix. We used negative reinforcement, and I would put the dowel in his mouth, and as soon as he'd spit it out, he'd feel the collar. We were using very low levels of stimulation. I was only using a 1 on the collar with him. Stay up here, buddy. And it took about 5-6 times of him spitting the dowel out and feeling the collar until he would just hold on to it and he wouldn't let go of the dowel anymore. After that, we were able to start moving up and down the table with the dowel, and he was comfortable with that. So today I'm going to show you where he's at with using the negative reinforcement in the collar for him to hold on to something. So we're going to do something that he already knows. He knows how to hold on to this dowel. So I'm going to have my collar ready, so in case he would spit it out, I'd be ready to use the negative reinforcement. Hold. Hold. Good. Good. Okay. Next. Hold. Good. Okay. Next. Hold. Okay. Now that Nix is comfortable holding the dowel in his mouth, we're going to try something new. We're going to have him hold the dowel in his mouth and move up and down the table. So I'm going to unhook him here. Yes, good boy. Hold. Okay. Because this is something new, I'm always ready with the collar in case that he would drop it on the way down the table. But we'll do it one more time here. Hold. Okay. Nix is doing exceptionally well on the table. He's comfortable holding the dowel in his mouth and moving up and down the table. This is only his second day on the table. Usually it takes a dog... I'm just going to hook him up here so he can't continue running up and down the table. Usually it takes a dog a little bit longer to get comfortable holding the dowel and moving up and down the table. But since he's doing very well at that, we're going to try and challenge him by having him hold different objects in his mouth. So the next object we're going to use is a bumper. Because it's a new object, I'm not expecting him to hold on to it for quite as long as I was with the dowel. I want him to succeed, and I don't want to set him up for failure. Hold. Okay. Good boy. Good. Stay on the table, buddy. Up. Hold. We're going to do it a couple more times, see if he's really comfortable with it, and then we'll try moving up and down the table with it. Hold. Okay. I also want him to keep his head up and not drop his head because it's more likely that he'll let the bumper just fall right out of his mouth. So again, I'm trying to help him succeed and lift his head up. This now. Hold. Okay. Good. Good. Next. Over on this side. Hold. hook him back up so that he has to stay at this end of the table. He is very comfortable, and I think he almost enjoys going up and down the table with the object more than sitting stationary with it. Again, I was always ready with the collar in case that he would drop the bumper because it was a new object. Now we'll try a new object. It's a Dawkins deadfall quail. It's a little bit different because it's narrower at both the head and the tail, so he may try and get a hold of it where it's a little bit smaller. Hold. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Hold. Hold. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Stay up there, buddy. Let's do a few more repetitions. Hold. Good. Okay. Good boy. Hold. Good. Okay. And again, we're going to try and have him move up and down the table with this new object. So I'll unhook him here. Hold. Hold. Okay. Okay. Good boy. We'll do it a couple more times. Hold. Okay. Good boy. You can see he's starting to reach for the object. This is going to basically segue into fetch. Hold. Good boy. Hold. Hold. Next. Okay. Good boy. Hook him back up here so he doesn't go galloping down the table, which he seems to really love to do. But as you could see at the end, and even now, he's already reaching and trying to grab the object out of my hand, which will basically be the next step in our trained retrieve. Thank you, and check back for more videos.